Hey Hivers! Sorry about my kids in the background. I have to film this during the day because I want to be able to show you the books, and I'm noticing that some of the videos that I'm sharing, whenever I am sharing the books, there's like a glare until I get it like right up to the camera. So I just wanted to do what I can to make sure I can show you all of the books that we use for homeschool and all of the books that we will be using in the future, but I wanted to go book by book by thing by thing, basically. So today I'm going to go into what my now 4-year-old is using. She's the third child that is using this. And I wanted to go into sharing what it is because I love it and I think it's one of the best programs that I've come across to help with reading. Without further ado, introducing Learning Dynamics. So it comes in this super cool little box. See how there's a glare a little bit? And I don't even have the lighting on it, but it comes with a super cool box. You can put your name there. It's oddly shaped. I think it's oddly shaped so things can sit up in it. See how there's 2 student workbooks in there? It does not come with 2. It comes with 1 student workbook. The student workbook looks like this. This one is Sarai's, my now 4-year-old. And what you do in it is you practice writing your letters. And for me personally, we go through and we ask, like, does mouse start with M? Yes, good job. What about mop? Does that start with M? Yes, good job. And money, does that start with M? Yes, good job. What about frog? Does frog start with M? No. So we're going to cross out frog and color these pictures. So that's how we do it. They each get to do, it goes through the letters. This does not go through the alphabet. So it doesn't, it does go through the alphabet, but it doesn't go through in alphabetical order. So it starts with M. And then we've learned A and P, S and T. We did a review page and did B and H, and now we are working on the letter G this week. So I am going to show a video here in a second showing like what we do for our week because we don't actually follow what the schedule calls for Learning Dynamics. We kind of do it in our own different way because she is 4, so I'm not like super pushy on making her read, and I want to make sure that she really knows the sounds and that she really knows the rules and that she really knows how to sound things out and things like that. So we are taking our time with it. And so I am going to go through, sorry about my baby, she's a happy baby for the moment. We are going to go through slowly, like we do things slowly. So on the first day, we learn what the letter is. I read her the story, which I'll show you in a second. We sing the songs and we say, what is this? It's G. And then we just kind of go through it. She did, when you get to the letter G, you are ready to read your first book. So she did read her first book yesterday, which of course I have on the video. So it comes with a little box like this, and mine's pretty old and like tattered because, again, this is my 3rd child I'm going through. But it comes with, in this little container, there are the alphabet. And it has the whole alphabet with little letters, animals on it. And there's a purpose for that. Because it also comes with these little animal friends. And after you learn each letter, you get to keep your animal friend. These I actually do not use. I use them for my first one. And when I did it with my first one, how I did it was I would scramble the letters we've already learned and I'd ask her to point out which one's which. So it worked really well for that. But now that I'm my 3rd kitten, I don't really use these anymore. I don't want to lose them. I do want to keep them in case I want to use them in the future. But with what we're doing now is a little different than what we did in the past, and I'm okay with that. So as they progress, they also get the vowels. And I don't have that with my alphabet because there's an alphabet song that I follow through, and you'll get to see that in the video I share in a second. There's an app for this, but there is also a Learning Dynamics song. So CD song. So it follows the alphabet song and all the letters. There is a song for every letter in the alphabet with Learning Dynamics, and it's so great. And then there's a vowel song and a 2-vowel rule song, which is super cool. And then we have this one, which as they progress and start reading books, they're able to put letter combinations together, like this is squa. And then on the back, it says some words that follow that. And so what we do is I write these on the board and then I read them with my kids and we sound them out and things like that. So, all right, so it also comes with a lesson manual, and the lesson manual will tell you the contents. I don't really know. Yes, so it goes through with the letter lesson instructions, and I don't really follow those. But what I do is I always say, what letter is this? It's M. There's an uppercase or a capital M, and there's a lowercase or a small m. And then right here, it asks, this is what I follow. And then I read this sentence to them, or I read the story to them. And every time there is an M being used, I'll be like, Morty, munching, mouse. So I make sure that the M is, there's a lot of emphasis on it. Anyway, so then there's the letter song, and then there's the worksheet, which is in the student book. And so then there's the letter song again, and then the final check. So there's an optional activity. So in the M song, and in every song, there are letters that they can sing. And so, like the letter M goes, I love the letter M. And then it just goes through, here's some sounds of M. Like munching, munching, muffins, muffins. The kid says it, mushrooms, mushrooms, macaroni, macaroni. So everything is done in songs, and it's super exciting. We actually are on the letter G, and it introduces book 1. So that's how we are doing it. We're learning book 1, and when I say book 1, Learning Dynamics also comes with 50 books. It also comes with just the letters, and it's the capital letter on one side and the lowercase on the other. And whenever you start sounding words out, which is super exciting, I love how they do it. What they do is they say, I'm going to turn on a motor in my mouth, okay? And the motor's not going to shut off till I shut it off, okay? And then you see, you see Y, okay? So we're going to turn on our motor and make the Y sound. Yeah, 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 yeah. And then you put words together, like say you put Y-A-M. I would lay out the cards for Y for each letter, and then I'll point to them. Okay, let's do Y. Yeah, 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 yeah. Now A, M, Okay, so then I would just start running my finger slowly through it as we do it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yam, 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 yam. So you just keep getting faster. And I know it sounds monotone, but that's just how I do it. This Learning Dynamics, the way that it's set up, if you open the book, open the container, remember I said it was oddly shaped. Whenever you open it, you can set everything neatly in order. I don't, because this is my 3rd time to do it, and we just have a different way of doing things, but it comes with 50 books. And the first one, I show you in a second, but the last one is Y, and it'll show you sight words that they're having to learn, and it'll show you new words, and then by that time you'll have things to read that are more than one word at a time, because it starts out with one word at a time, and then it asks questions at the end which help with comprehension. But there's 50 of them, there's 50 books. And so as they read them, they feel so accomplished. And so what we do is we would have our books in this weird container, is how we started. And as they got done reading one that they read successfully without needing help, we would put it in the bookshelf. And so then, from then on, they were able and allowed to go and get that book or go get one of the books that they've already read and mastered and read it whenever they want to. And the reason being is because we want to raise our children to love reading, because reading is how we learn things, right? And so in doing that, whenever we give them books that they're not ready for yet, that kind of is discouraging, right? Because they can't read those big words. But when they master a book and they can read it, and then you give them the freedom to read it over and over again as many times as they'd like, then they feel accomplished and excited that they can get that done. So, okay, hey Hivers. So really quick, I'm going to have an introduction to this video so I can show you more into what's provided and what books are included and things like that. But really quick, I wanted to show you how I do things. This is a Monday for us, so this will be the first day of the new week for our new letter, and today we're learning the letter G, and I have my beautiful assistant Sarai here. She is the third child I'm doing this with, and so she's learning her letters and the sounds they make. So I'm just gonna show you really quick how that works. So I go to my app, okay, so my Learning Dynamics app, okay.
That's mine.
And then I'm going to go over into the letter we're working on, which is G today. And I'm going to talk with her after we do our alphabet song. So first is the alphabet song. All right, are you ready?
The alphabet song.
I know the letter A says A and I. I know the letter B says B. I know the letter C says K. I know my alphabet. I know the letter D says D. I know the letter E says E and A. I know the letter F says F. I know my alphabet. I know the letter G says
G, G.
I know the letter H says H, H, H. I know the letter I says I and A. I know my alphabet. I know the letter J
J,
says
J.
J, J. I know the letter K says K, K, K. I know the letter L says ooh, ooh, ooh. I know my alphabet.
You bet.
I know the letter
M.
M says I know the letter N says I know the letter O says O and R. I know my alphabet. I know the letter P says I know the letter Q says
Qua, qua.
I know the letter R says I know my alphabet. I know the letter S says
I can hear you.
I know the letter T says I know the letter U says U and I know my alphabet. I know the letter V says I know the letter W says I know the letter X says I know my alphabet. I know the letter Y says
Yeah, yeah.
I know the letter Z says I know the sound each letter makes A to Z. I know my alphabet. No sweat.
Okay.
I did it.
This is the letter G. G. Not she, G. Good job. This is a uppercase or a big G.
Big C.
This is a lowercase G.
Well, a lowercase
G. Good job. Okay. One night, Goofy Ghost was going out to gather his friends to go ghosting. All at once he gasped. A grating noise scared him. Go away, cried Goofy. I'm Goofy Ghost. You can't scare me, but it was only that creaky garden gate. Next he saw a great glowing ball. It was so scary. Go away, cried Goofy. I'm Goofy Ghost. You can't scare me, but it was only a glittering porch light. Oh my goodness, grunted Goofy. What do you guess is growing in the garbage can? It looks green and gooey and gross. Go away, cried Goofy. I'm Goofy Ghost. You can't scare me. I can't guess what it is, said Goofy. Is it a goblin? Is it a great growling monster? Gotcha! Okay, so now we're gonna listen to the letter G.
Well, does it say
We are in a minute. G. Yes, it does.
The letter
Oh, right. What letter is this? G. What letter is this?
G.
Look at the letter. What letter is this?
G.
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 And what sound does it make?
G.
G. Good job. Okay.
G.
G. G. G. G.
Says the letter G, grabbing my attention, giving words to me.
Like ghost. Girl.
Gift, gate,
G. G.
says the letter G,
Grabbing my attention. G.
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 Good. Get ready. Here we go.
G. G. Says the letter G. Grabbing my attention. Giving words to me like ghost.
Now you.
Ghost.
Girl.
Girl.
Gift.
Gift.
Gate.
Gate.
Good.
G. G. Says the letter G. Grabbing my attention. G. Good job. Okay.
Goodness gracious, that was gorgeous. You
Now?
are gifted
Gorgeous.
singers.
Okay, so we are going to, if you go down the app, it will tell you what to do for everything.
I did it.
Can we not be walking up here, please? Okay.
Listen. And the video. I know this level. Okay. Sorry.
Get out of that way. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna start with this, okay? Okay, so we're gonna make these sounds. Turn on your motor. Ready? B, 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 b. Ag. G, 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 b, 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 b. Ag. G, 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 g. B, 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 b. Ag. Bag. 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 Bag.
Bye.
Bag. Good job. Okay, what about this one? g, 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 g. T, t, t. Ag, g, g. T, t, tag, 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 tag. Good job. What about this one? Ag, sag, sag, sag. Good job. What about this one? G, 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 g. Ass. G, 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 g. Ass. Gas. Gas. Good job. I think that is. Oh, okay. What about this one? G, g, g. Ab. G, g, g. Ab. B, 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 b. Gab. 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 Good job. So then we just practice learning what the sounds sound like together. Sorry, my dog's down here like eating everything. Or chewing on soy. So then after that, again, this is the first day that I am teaching her. So we're going to go over this one more time. So what letter is this?
G.
And what sound does it make?
G.
G. Good job. High five. Okay, so as it progresses and things like that, like today, it would probably be tomorrow for me, we introduce the very first book after G, after letter G. And it does not follow the alphabet, but whenever you get the book, it provides 50 books for you to teach them how to read. And I'm going to have to go through here and find book 1 and do it with her today and kind of go over teaching her and things like that. So the blue section is the one you're going to start with. And sorry if it looks like I'm looking around. I'm trying to find where the video camera is actually at on the iPad. So, hold on. All right, book 1. So, we're going to introduce a book today, okay? And this will be the very first time we introduce it. So I'm not going to be super hard on her, anything like this, but anything that she has learned here, these are all new words, but she can read them all because she's learned all of those letters. So if you can see it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so. Pam. Pam. This is Pam. At. Hat. What is this? Hat. Good job. What is this? Ag. Ag. Bag. Bag. Good job. Okay, ready? Sam. Good job. You just read your very first book. Are you excited? She just read her first book, guys. Yay! Very good. Okay, hold on. So this is her very first book, and she just read her very first book. And this is the first book, what it entails. Pam, hat, bag, Sam. That's the very first book. So this is what they start out with after letter G. So I think that's about 6 letters in. We'll probably practice this every day this week. Can you please be quiet? I'm still trying to talk. So, so proud of her that she just did that. Okay, hold on, please. You know what? Why don't you get downstairs and wait for me since you can't be quiet while I'm trying to talk.
Mommy, I want to do the video show.
You want to do the video? Oh, okay. Well, then you need to be quiet and listen. So then this is book 50. It's the very last book that they will learn how to read. This one shows new sight words, and it shows new words for them to learn. But this is the very last book. So it's still very easy. It's all a learning process, and of course you want to keep reading the same books until they're able to read it by themselves. But as time progresses, this is the last book. And then at the end of each book, it asks questions. So that is our lesson for today in reading, and we're learning the letter G. But I will have an introduction where I show you all that the learning dynamics entails. It comes in this crazy cute little packaging. Let's see if I can make you be able to see it. See? And so it is not a big box. It's kind of thin, but it is full of super awesome things, and it's definitely exciting.
That's pretty quick.
All right, say bye.
Bye.
Bye, Hivers. So I'm going to make sure that I post the Learning Dynamics website onto the description of this video. And if you have any questions or comments, like, share, subscribe to this channel. I'm going to share so many more books. This is only the beginning of taking it apart and really showing you like piece by piece by piece. I hope that you enjoyed this. We love you. We're thankful for you. I'm so grateful that you chose to follow me and watch this video. I appreciate you, and we hope to see you back. Bye, Hivers.